The Chicago Bears lost a close game to the Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday Night Football, but in a way, it was kind of a moral victory for the Bears, a silver lining, if you will, and that was the progression of Justin Fields. What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports Hall back at it with another video talking, of course, NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears and talk about the QB1 for the Bears, Justin Fields, and how in Week 9, Justin Fields was ranked by PFF, Pro Football Focus, as the highest graded quarterback. Not just in his division, in his conference, but in the entire NFL, Justin Fields got the highest PFF grade by PFF. So I wanted to talk about that and kind of the progression and development we've seen from Justin Fields thus far through 9 weeks in the season. So let's get into it. Now, let me start by saying this. PFF, Pro Football Focus, is not the end-all, be-all. But just like anything else, there are certain times where I believe PFF does good work, certain times where I don't believe they do. And so you have to kind of take every situation individually and see how it matches up. Now, Justin Fields, in terms of the box score, did not have a great game against the Steelers, or I shouldn't say great. He had an okay game, right? He didn't have an incredible monster stat line. He went 17 for 29 for 291 yards, a touchdown, and an interception, right? So that's the problem, though, with box score watching, which is why I want to use PFF here, because when you're talking about the development of a quarterback, it's not just, oh, what happened in the box score. It's how did the game play out. And when we take a look at Justin Fields and how he did against the Pittsburgh Steelers, folks, that was special. All right. Most importantly, I want to focus on the first thing, which I believe is different about Justin Fields than just about every other Bears quarterback, right? There's been Bears quarterbacks that have had the big arm. Jay Cutler comes to mind. Justin Fields obviously has a big arm. There's been Bears quarterbacks who have had the mobility. Mitch Trubisky comes to mind, right? There's been Bears quarterbacks that maybe have had good accuracy, good ball placement, but there has not been a Bears quarterback that has had all of them in one package, and that was Justin Fields. And what we saw against the Pittsburgh Steelers, one of the best defenses in the NFL, mind you, if this was not up against the Jets or the Jaguars or some bad defenses like that. So PFF gave him the highest grade of any QB in Week 9. And I want to talk about what they mentioned here. And they talked about the fact that Justin Fields' downfield throwing was one of the biggest keys that they saw in his advancement and progression as a quarterback. He averaged 15.7 air yards per attempt. 15.7, which was the second most by any quarterback in the NFL this season through 9 weeks. Think about that. 15.7 yards per attempt. That means he's pushing the ball down the field. This was the biggest criticism, well, one of Mitchell Trubisky. He did not have accuracy downfield, and you can never get those explosive plays. This has been the problem with the Bears, offense for years now. Not just with Mitchell Trubisky, any quarterback they put out there, Nick Foles, Andy Dalton. It's been the lack of explosive plays. Explosive plays happen down the field, 15, 20 plus yards. 15.7 air yards per attempt. That is what Justin Fields averaged against the Steelers. So that was fantastic. And we take a look at the throws, folks. Some of those throws, I mean, my goodness. The one to Jimmy Graham, that was a top 3 throw in the NFL this season. That's how good that was. I believe Matt Nagy mentioned that as well, which is funny enough. I'm agreeing with Matt Nagy. The throw to Allen Robinson right down the right sideline, phenomenal. Big time throw. When he's escaping the pocket, throws the touchdown pass to Darnell Mooney. This was the biggest thing about this game, is you saw big time QB1 franchise quarterback throws from Justin Fields. That's the biggest difference. It wasn't just dinking and dunking, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, right? Dinking and dunking is effective if the defense can't stop you, but eventually you're going to have to make plays down the field, and that's what Justin Fields did. And the Bears offense, credit to them, right? Bill Lazor, and even I'll give Matt Nagy credit here. They did mix in some other plays, zone reads, keepers, etc. I don't want Justin Fields just to be obviously throwing the football. Another throw, by the way, that I thought of, the one to Cole Kmet I think off of a play action down the left sideline. That was a thing of beauty. All right. So big time throws. All right. Justin Fields, according to PFF, completed 7 passes of 15 plus yards in the game against the Steelers. So that is really the main thing that PFF pointed out here, which I loved, is it is the explosive plays which differentiate the okay, decent quarterbacks from the elite ones. We take a look at the elite quarterbacks, folks. The Patrick Mahomes, the Josh Allen, the Aaron Rodgers, the Tom Brady's. They can all throw the deep ball with accuracy, right? Explosive plays, explosive offenses. So Justin Fields shows you he has that, right? And the best thing is he keeps progressing. That's why I said win or lose didn't really matter to me. Of course, I would love the victories, but this season's all about Justin Fields' development. I hate to break it to you, but win or lose that game against the Steelers, the Bears weren't and aren't going to win the Super Bowl. I know that, being a Bears fan. And so I'm okay with that because all I care about is the fact that Justin Fields develops and we have our quarterback one for the future. All right, I'm not going to go ahead and just hand it to him, nor should anybody else. Justin Fields will earn it, and he will be the QB1 for the Bears, hopefully. So, but he's shown everything that we would like to see. Obviously, as he keeps getting better, the numbers will improve because he still has a 1-2 TD to interception ratio. But again, I'm not focused on just numbers. I'm looking at actually watching the games here, the explosive down the field plays. You come out of that game encouraged, even though the Bears lost, because Justin Fields is the real deal, and everybody sees it. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below of what you thought of Justin Fields' Week 9 performance against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Did you think it was worthy of being ranked as the best graded quarterback performance of Week 9? As always, thanks for watching.